and it's a song about my dad. He's passed on, but he used to be my #1 fan. He would sit in the front row and have wonderful constructive criticism after my performances. So
Constructive, yeah.
Yeah, so I wrote this song called #1 Fan.
Isn't that wonderful, everyone? Audrey Soparno.
Okay, give it up for Audrey, everybody. Here we go.
Always worried, though I was all grown up, an adult of 23. Then I moved back home to be there for you and Mom. You were my universe, you were my #1 fan, always in the front row. Always there for me, like a star in the sky, a star in the sky. And this last year, with nowhere to go, I'd sing for you, you'd sing along. And when work got hard, look after me. We were each other's universe. Now the stars and the moon that light up the sky brighten up my nights, and the stars that surrounded us comfort me through. We'll meet again. We'll meet again. My #1 fan, always in the front row, always there for me, like a star in the sky, a star in the sky, a star in the sky. Ooh.
Audrey Soparno, that's a beautiful song that dedicated to your late father. That's very sweet.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice that you can commemorate him in that way?
I think he would have liked that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Audrey, tell us about what you've been up to. You mentioned that you're recording with Jim Bryson. That's exciting.
Yes. I actually started like 3 weeks after my dad passed, and it was like a music therapy session for me. And it was really lovely. He was such a kind person to work with, and he was able to take my song and add all this color to it and bring it to what it is now when it's released. So when it was released. So yeah.
When we were chatting earlier, you mentioned the idea of someone, a producer, taking a sketch, as you called it, and turning it into a full-fledged painting. Is that the feeling that you got?
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
And especially this one with my dad, this #1 fan song, he totally took it to another level, and I really appreciated hearing the final product. But he was fun to work with, too, so it's...
Who else have you been recording with? Anybody else?
So I've also recorded with Murray Foster. He used to be with Great Big Sea. Yeah. And he's also a founder of the Toronto Songwriting School, which is where I've been also sort of getting feedback and inspiration and going to getaways with them. So it's great to work with them as well. So
Toronto has a songwriting school?
Well, yeah,
that
a little one. Founded by Murray Foster, and they do stuff online, especially during COVID, they went online. But they have these getaways, which are really cool, and spring, summer, fall getaways, and they invite other guest artists. So Jim Bryson was actually a guest artist at one point, and Ron Hawkins, and yeah, various people,
good,
pretty cool
good.
people.
You find it useful to hang out with other songwriters, I assume.
Definitely, and I feel that when you have a chunk out time for just songwriting, then you get a lot more out of it when you're by yourself and trying to find time during your work day, because I have a day job.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's hard to really make time for it, but when you're sequestered somewhere with other songwriters, it gets very inspirational for sure.
Yeah. So coming up after you, you're going to play another song, but after you, Libby and Cal, Libby is involved with the Ottawa Singer-Songwriter Camp. So there's something here in Ottawa as well that's similar.
There is.
That's good, right?
Yes, very good.
Okay, so the audience is waiting very impatiently. They want to hear more music from you, Audrey Saparno. What are you planning to perform?
Is it okay if I do a brand new song?
Yeah, hey, yeah. Everybody's saying yes.
Yeah, so at the last Songwriters Getaway I went to, we had a prompt, and we had to co-write with someone. So I co-wrote with this guy named Chris Devlin, and our prompt was to write a song about an animal. And I picked the blue heron because when I go kayaking, I love kayaking around here. Like the Rideau River especially, you'll see these blue herons or one blue heron that flies over. And so I wrote a song about the blue heron. It's called Heron So Blue.
Okay, Audrey Saparno, everybody.
I did what they wanted, changed to be accepted. What did I do this for? Don't want this anymore. In the mirror I can't see the person I long to be. I need to be free. When you watch fly over me, I wish I could be just like you, oh just like you. I wish I could be just like you, oh heron so blue. Out on the water, lonesome canoe. My boat drifts farther, I'm drifting too. All those hurtful words weigh on my mind. Gotta let them go this time. As you fly over me, I wish I could be just like you, oh just like you. I wish I could be just like you, oh heron just like you, oh, just like you. I wish I could be just like you, oh, heron so blue, just like you, oh, heron so blue, just like you. So blue.
Okay, Audrey Soparno, thank you so much. And
Thank you.
everybody stay tuned for that album that's going to be coming out at a certain point, correct?
Yes, eventually.
Yeah, sooner or later.
Yeah.
It's fun to be working on an album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a hard endeavor as well, and it takes a lot of work, and you want to put out a really nice product, but you are working with the right people, so good for you.
Yeah, I wanted to make something really beautiful and something really meaningful, and yet something that doesn't need to be fixed again afterwards. And working with these people, I've had these wonderful opportunities to grow from it and to put out something hopefully that will be beautiful for everybody to listen to.
Well, this preview, I think, accounts for it. It will be beautiful if it's anything like what you just sang for us today. Thank you so much for being here, Audrey.
Thank you for having me.
Amazing.
All right. Way to go.